know my thoughts on the new Call of Duty game. So, since I did a Call of Duty marathon, I think it seems pretty appropriate at this time to review this game. So, before I review this game and share my honest thoughts, let's get into gear. Yeah, that's more like it. Anyway, on with the game review. Obviously, this game's grossed a godly amount of money. I think more than Modern Warfare 2. The hype is still ridiculous. I mean, the online, everyone buying this game before anybody else can get it, trying to get all the achievements. I mean, it got blown way out of proportion. And honestly, I had to wait online 40 minutes at GameStop just to get this game. It was a mad, massive crowd just to wait for this one game, for everyone to get online and start playing this. Yep, not kidding. So, anyway, on with the game. And when you first turn this game on, you look at the first cutscene, you know that you made a wise decision by buying this game, because already it looks awesome. I mean, just look at these graphics. It's awesome, right? Freaking awesome. Obviously, just like every other Call of Duty game, I have to play it on Recruit, because if I play it on Veteran, I have to get my ass kicked. And I know it's been more than a week since this game came out, and honestly, I had to play it, get to know it, just to get my right impression of this game. And yeah, I think it's great. It's just like everybody's been saying. It's awesome. The campaign mode is fantastic, but a little bit short. It could have been lengthened a little bit more. But is that a bad thing? No, of course not, because even though it's short, it still has a variety of things to do besides on-foot combat missions. Some of them are pretty damn hard. You start out in Cuba, you have to assassinate Fidel Castro. And it's a bunch of flashbacks and shit, and you're playing as this one guy, Mason, who gets captured, and his mind is getting controlled and shit, and you're interrogating him. It's weird at first, but it makes sense that towards the end of the game. I'm not going to try to spoil too much. But yeah, you go ziplining, and there's a variety of vehicles to do in this game too. You even get the freaking rotary gun. Yeah, like from Kick-Ass, remember? And you even get motorcycles. So when you're on the motorcycle and you're shooting, it results to look a lot like an Indiana Jones stunt scene. Funny, right? I mean, what's next? Oh, you actually jump on a truck? Okay, this is looking a lot like Indiana Jones. What's next? A freaking train? He actually jumps on a train. Coincidence, right? Weird coincidence. But yeah, it's awesome. Whether it's slingshotting explosives at buildings, taking down choppers with lasso hooks. Yeah, it's so much fun. Or even using an explosive bow and arrow. Oh yeah, it's so much fun. You can even drive a helicopter and shoot bullets and fire missile rockets. I'm not kidding. You can get flamethrowers. You can even go on a boat in the Vietnam swamp and start shooting up things. And just like the helicopter, also use missiles. And what's also cool is it plays the Rolling Stones song, Sympathy of the Devil. Huh, reminds me a lot of Tropic Thunder because they're in Vietnam and they also play that same song. Weird. I wonder if that's a tribute to it. Same thing with this part when you're in Vietnam. It plays Fortunate Son by Creedence Clearwater Revival. Is that a tribute to Forrest Gump? Good question, huh? So yeah, you start out in Cuba, you assassinate Fidel Castro, and you get the hell out of there. Well, actually, you get captured. And then you're in Russia, and then when you get to Vietnam, of course, the game gets increasingly difficult really fast. Yeah, this is on Recruit mode. Try playing this on Veteran. And this hill part, trying to get down the hill, screw it to hell, man. Screw it to hell. You'll be dead in 2 seconds. It's a suicide mission. So I just stick to Recruit. Because honestly, I want to see further on into the game. Yeah. You go in Vietnam by foot, you also get the Jeep and fire missiles and things. These missile parts are pretty cool too. A little confusing at first, but once you learn it, it's pretty awesome. And some of the action sequences, all the interrogation scenes are pretty intense. You even got the rooftop part in Hong Kong, China. Damn, it's freaking awesome. But I can say one thing, I never said this game was going to be easy. So obviously it's a challenge, but it's a challenge that I can take, depending on what difficulty you're playing it on. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Short, sweet, to the point. That's all I can say. But now, enough of that. Let's get to the multiplayer mode. everyone's been talking about. It ain't Call of Duty without multiplayer. Yeah, of course you got the online team deathmatch, capture the flag, free-for-all, and so on and so forth. But you got training mode too, which you can also train and get to know all map packs and everything. And it's pretty helpful to say the least. You can also get contracts too. Same thing with regular camping, where you try to earn more points to buy weapons and even up your score a little bit and rise into the ranks a little more. Sweet. Some of them are pretty hard and some of them are pretty easy. Obviously the harder ones earning more points and more money at the same time. And those are usually the pain in the ass ones, like take 2 people out with a freaking pistol. Damn, these things are a pain in the ass. They barely do anything. Now I can see why this earns you so many points. But man, once you get it done, you can finally take this time to catch your breath and just enjoy the game for what it is. Every person has their favorite map pack. My favorite's the nuke tank. A lot of people to kill. Of course you die faster, but there's always somebody to kill. Reminds me a lot of Indiana Jones and Crystal Skull. Remember? Is there a fridge you can go into and try to survive the nuclear attack? I wonder. A lot of people make disputes on that. But anyway, aside from the awesome multiplayer, which is a lot better, they brought the zombie pack back. Yeah, sweet. That's what I'm talking about. Nothing like getting back to the basics. Yeah, it's freaking awesome. Getting the weapons, shooting the zombies, blowing their heads off, instant kills, everything. There's even one where you play as JFK and you're inside the Pentagon and you have to find somebody and kill them. I never really got far enough to really see what it's like, so this is how far I got. But it's still pretty cool. This is one, like I said before, you really need a second player or a third player. You know, it's got to be played on a multiplayer, so I recommend playing online or with a human friend, because if you're playing on solo, you're not going to get it done. But other than that, this game's pretty awesome. I would say it definitely exceeded the hype, and it's well worth the $60. But who on earth will get the Wii version? Well, that question remains beyond me. Obviously, the 360 and PS3 versions are the ones to get, and I got the 360 version. What more can I say? Definitely put it on your Christmas list if you haven't got it now. It's a must-have. Rockin' 2 remotes with Wii Motion Pluses way up. It's that good. So, till next time, happy gaming.